Hi, good evening all.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Firdos Mala. I saw your message. Like actually it says that you're not comfortable with the black editor. See, actually in the black editor, you should create a file, one file at least one file should be there in the name of main.py. Okay, capital MAIN.py. So it should be there. Then only your code will work. I think that is what is link like file does not exist. Okay, so make sure that you create a file in the name of main.py with ms capital. Okay, then you try to see. If you're not able to figure it out, then also you can contact me. Okay. Okay, so today we'll be starting with the implementation of the uh, uh, the project that we discussed in the last class, backtrack project. Okay, so like do you people want to solve it, or you want to share your screen and solve the problems? Anyone wish to do that? Anyone want to try?
We did not start it, sir.
Not started.
Yeah,
Okay.
actually,
Okay. Okay. So we'll start solving the problems. So now the first problem is like it is just a file read and print. That's it. Okay. So you can see write a program to read the file and then print the file content. So you can see an option here, files. So here is where you have to provide the input.txt, that is whatever file name is mentioned. Okay, and then if if there is any process that would give an output file, okay, that will also be denoted in this folder. Okay, so as of now, we're going to take the file input.txt. People are not getting input.txt. Okay. Mm, fine. So if suppose that file is not available, what you can do is the entire file content is given here. You can just copy. Okay, and then you can create your own file in your local machine with that content. Okay, and then make sure that you name it as input.txt or whatever file name is given there. Okay, input.txt, and store it somewhere in your machine. Okay. So after that, what you do is come back to the ebox editor, go to files. Okay, click on this files. You can add as many files you want. Just load that input.txt. Okay, it will come over here. And then now we can start doing your code here. Okay. If you again click on that, that will go, that will disappear, but actually it will be there only. Okay, fine. So in this program, what you need to do, you need to just read the file and then display the content. That's all. Okay. So how will you open a file? So you can unmute and then you can keep answering the questions at least.
Okay, f is equals to open of input dot text comma r.
Okay. F is equal to open of
Input dot
dot
text
text.
in read mode.
Yeah, by default it is read mode only, so no need to mention that. And we have to read the content and store it in a
Ref
string.
dot read lines.
Read lines.
Ref dot read lines.
Why read lines?
I mean, we need to. I mean, we want to read every line of in the file.
Yeah, but what will be the output of read lines?
Just print everything. I mean, which is whatever present in the file.
No, read lines. What is the type of output of read lines? It will be a list, no?
Yeah, just with
But
new line character.
Mhm. But whereas I have a function that will read the entire content into a string, right? Read is there, no?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you can just use read function to read the entire content into a single string. So yes is equal to f dot read. Okay, and then you just print yes. Save, execute, and you can see this is the content of the file. Okay, after printing, you get the content of the file, and then validate. No difference, and then submit. Okay, so actually a very simple problem. We can move to the next problem.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, I want to ask you something in this question itself. Like when I created this file input.txt on my personal PC, but
Okay.
when I try to add,
Mhm.
over adding, it's not adding in the name of input.txt. It adds as main.py.
Where you're telling? Here, if you click on this in
Yes, in files only I did, and then this add option I clicked. So
Mhm.
over here where your file is input.txt, here itself my file is being added, but it is named as main.py.
main.py or pi?
Py. I'll just check.
Uh,
I don't know
no.
why. Main.py.
Okay. Did you choose the correct file? Input.txt only?
Yes, sir. When I chose the file, it was showing three options. They were when it was opening the file, and it has three folders. So I clicked on
See, this
main.py.
is all this is all your local file. Okay. If you click on this, it will take you to your local file system.
Yes, yes.
You have to choose the correct file. So I have saved, you save it in a separate folder, input.txt. Okay, so in delete, see you can see input.txt. I have to go to that input.txt and choose this.
So this particular file I made in PyCharm itself.
Okay.
So where
Where did it get stored? In your local machine?
in C drive.
Yeah, in which folder?
I just have to. It was in
Okay, you
HP
just store it
users
in
users
you just store it in
users.
desktop. Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so it will
In
be in some
users,
path.
the
Okay,
whole
so
path is given users HP PyCharm projects. So there it is showing input.txt only, but when I add here, it becomes
did
it
you
is
choose input.txt only or you choose main.py?
no, sir. I'm telling you, when I chose input.txt,
Hmm.
it was giving three folders, and
Oh,
two folders were in a simple folder form, and one was main.py. So I was unable to understand which one to choose. So I chose main.py.
No, you have to choose input.txt. I think it is stored as a folder, something like that. Okay, let us check later. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. So in this problem, what we are doing is we are just reading the content of the file and then checking what is the type of the document, whether it is an Aadhaar card document or a PAN card document or driving license based on the content present in the text. Okay. So now again, input.txt. So it is the same input, right? Yeah. So I'll just choose the same file. See, you can just overwrite the same file. Okay. So just if you just click on this cross, what happens is this will get deleted. Now, and after that, you can add a new file if the file content is different. Okay. So now this is the same file. So it keeps on adding. Okay. In this session, what happens is in this first program, you're using input.txt. Second program, you're using suppose sample.txt. Okay. So that will reflect in all the programs. If you choose and if you click on these files, whatever files you are using in this session, everything will be loaded here. Okay, fine. So here, yeah. So I have to just read the content and then identify what type of document it is, right? So same. First, I need to open the file. F is equal to open of input.txt, and then so I will read the content and then store it in yes. After doing that, what I should do, I should check for this particular contents. Okay. So if yes contains government of India, or I'll write just three if conditions, and then else part would be unknown document. That's all. Very simple. So if so this content, okay, government of India. In yes, that's all. Okay, if government of India is present in yes, then it is Aadhaar card. Print AADHARCARD, Aadhaar card. See the output, what has to be printed is given here. Okay, just follow the same thing. If you do any spelling mistake, then that will lead to a wrong answer. Okay, and this is for Aadhaar card. Else if it contains permanent account number. In yes, print PAN card. Okay, and then the third is driving license. Else if driving license in yes, print driving license. Else unknown document. That's it. Execute. So Aadhaar card. So the content here, whatever you loaded was Aadhaar card content, right? So you got your output as Aadhaar card. Validate. Yes. Submit. %77% passed. Any spelling mistake?
Account spelling.
Account. Yes. Okay. Done. Shall we move to the next problem?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So now we are going to extract the Aadhaar number from the given text. Okay. So here Aadhaar is a 12-digit unique identification number that can be obtained. Okay. So all these use write a regular expression program to find out the Aadhaar number from the given input.txt. Okay. So note one, Aadhaar number. The Aadhaar number is in the text file. The Aadhaar number in the text file can be in any line. Okay, so in the first sample, it's given the last line. So they're telling that it might not be always in the last line. Okay, so it can be in this format also. Okay. So again, we have the other file only, no? So no issues. So now what you're going to do, we are going to read the file, store the content in yes, and then use regular expression to extract this particular format of numbers. Okay, so it should have 12 numbers and then you have space separated. Okay, so 4 space like that, numbers digits are separated, so you're going to write a regular expression for that. Okay, so for writing regular expression we need to import re. See, if you want to try anyone, you can just tell me, I will make you co-host, you can share your screen and then give a try. Then it will be boring for you just listening.
Sir, I'll try by dictating.
Okay, tell.
Yeah, just firstly we need to read the file.
You can tell it as a Python code itself.
Okay, f is equal to open of input.txt.
Open of input.txt.
And then f.read, s is equal to f.read.
F.read.
And then now we need to assign one variable like rex is equals to re dot
Aadhaar card, right? ARE.
Yeah. Is equals
Okay.
to re dot
RE dot
find all. I don't think so, but
yeah, find all only. First, let
find,
us write the regular expression.
Yeah, find all.
No, first let us write the regular expression.
Okay.
Tell
Okay.
me the regular expression for Aadhaar card.
R. We need to assign any variable R input. Do we need to assign anything variable? Like, no, we need to take R
this is the regular expression. ARE.
Yeah, no sir, but we generally take AR is equals to R apostrophe is like.
No, R is given to indicate that it is a raw string. That's all.
Okay.
So you know what is raw string, no?
Yeah. /d plus or /d of 4.
/d of 4.
And then space or s we need to take s.
Space only.
Okay. Again /d of 4.
Okay.
And the same /d of 4.
Okay, fine. Now this is
Then-
the pattern.
Yeah. Then we need now re dot find all of
Yeah,
ARE
that
comma
will
S.
okay. So it'll return what?
It will
You
return
stored
the
some
list.
it's a
It will
variable,
return
no?
the list.
So AL Aadhaar list is equal to
Re dot find all of
find all of
ARE comma S.
hmm?
ARE comma S.
S comma ARE or ARE comma S.
ARE comma S.
Oh, first I have to give the regular expression. Okay, okay. ARE comma S.
Comma S.
Okay. Now
Print AL.
print AL means it will print the list. No, I want just
Yeah.
only the first value.
Yeah, yes, sir. AL
AL
of
of
0.
0.
Yes. Yeah. It's,
Okay. Okay. Now PAN card.
extract and yes.
Now it's a PAN card. So
It contains alphabets, then numbers.
let us change the input.
And also we cannot add files, sir. Before, I mean, if it is empty, we cannot add the file.
Where you're telling?
Like local files, if we want to add the files, we cannot add if it is empty. We
Yeah,
need
empty
to,
files will
yeah.
not cannot be added. No,
Yes, sir.
nothing is there. And so only we're not able to check the file size. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now import RE.
Same. If is equals to open of input dot
Open of
text.
input dot text.
And then s is equals to f dot read.
Okay.
Now assigning a variable
PRE.
PR is equals to raw string of
Hmm.
square bracket
Hmm.
0 to 9.
First is an alphabet, no?
Yeah, but what? Okay, it's okay. 8 A to Z, or how can we take this?
A to Z only. See.
Yeah, A to Z.
Character. Uppercase character. That's it.
Okay, up to
And
5 we need to put same A to Z, A to Z, A to Z.
yeah, or else we can put A to Z of 5 also.
Yes, sir.
A to Z of 5.
And then
And then
slash D of 4. Sorry. Yeah, slash D of 4.
okay.
And then A to Z, capital.
That's all.
Yeah, re dot find all of list same PL
Is equal to
re dot find all of
find all of
PRE comma S print PL of 0.
okay.
Yeah, it's getting.
Yes. Shall we go to next problem?
Yes, sir.
Extract names. Since PAN card is a standard document, the position of name, father or spouse name, date of birth, PAN number would not change. Take the text document, analyze the positions of name and father or spouse name, and write a program to extract those details. So in this program, you have been given with the PAN card document details, and you have to extract name present in the PAN card and the father or spouse name that is also present in the PAN card.
Okay, then.
And you can see that it is the third content is that is the third element is the name, and the fourth element is the father name or the spouse name. That's
Okay.
all. So and they have mentioned that it is a standard document. The pattern is not going to change. Okay, so it is a very simple program. Just read the file, and then using indexing, you can find out which is the
You can
name and
take
which is the
this.
spouse name. Yeah.
Okay. Can we
Okay.
use read lines of like
Yeah.
anyway?
This program we have to
Read
use
lines or
readlines.
read lines of one.
We have to use readlines. So no regular expression. Now it is PAN card details. Okay, I think already PAN card detail one is there in the input.txt. Now f is equal to open of input.txt. This is equal to f dot read. Sorry, read lines. SL. And then just we need to format. Okay, first name colon and then this one. So print name colon comma SL of what is the index 2.
2.
Then print father
Or
hmm,
SL of
SL of
3.
3. That's all.
So, but read lines give an X-line character also. No?
Okay.
Okay.
So if you want to do it exactly, then what you have to do is to again put an off and then colon -1. Okay, it will take till the second last character. This is also you can do. Shall we move on to the next problem?
Yes, sir.
Others, anyone else want to try? Okay, next problem. Extract blood group. Okay, write a program to extract blood group from the text file and print it. Also print whether common or rare blood group. If the blood group is not specified in the document, print not specified. In common blood group, rare blood group. And Yeah, hint. The blood group will always be present in the same line where B dot G dot colon is present. Okay. So we can use this hint. Why? Because like suppose in punishment, if there is something, then few more lines might be added. Okay. And we cannot say that exactly this BG will be blood group will be present in this line itself. Okay, because if address is little bit lengthier, then it might take one more extra line. Or if it is shorter, okay, one line will be left also. Okay, so it might not be in the same, you cannot use the indexing which we used in the previous problem. Okay, so that's why they're given a hint here. Now, let me copy this license document. Okay, now what is the
So I have
logic
a
for this
doubt.
program?
I
Yeah,
have a doubt.
yeah.
In first input, the BG is in the last second line, and in the sample input, I don't know whether it is present or not. But the file we uploaded, the BG will be at the last second position now.
Yeah, it'll be here only.
Yeah,
The same thing
it
I
will
added.
fail for another. Yeah, it will fail for some other inputs now.
See, okay. See, actually, if you want to test for any other file, what you have to do is you have to change the content of the input and then again add it and then you have to test it. That's why once I execute, I click on validate.
Yeah, but okay, when we
Validation
validate,
will be for different files only. If there are two
okay,
inputs, then two different files.
okay,
Okay.
okay, we need to add another file.
No, we cannot
With
add
the
another file because input.txt is the name.
okay,
So we have to modify the content of the input.txt and add it again.
okay,
You should go here to this editor, change this and upload it again, and then you will have to test.
okay, sir.
Okay. So now what is the logic for this program?
Same. Firstly, we need to read the file
No, I'm asking the
logic.
core logic. Core logic.
Okay.
How will you extract bed group? Read lines is better or read line is better?
Read line.
Sorry, read lines is better or read is better?
Read, read lines.
Yeah, read lines is better. Why? Because it will give us in a form of a list.
And then we need to find the whether BG is present in that list or not. If it is present, then return that.
Yeah, correct. That we can do. We can also use read and then directly find the index of BG. That is also that will be quite simpler, I think.
Okay.
You can use read and then okay, till the next new line we have to search. We'll get the index, but that particular line we have to extract using slash n property. Okay, fine. We'll use read lines itself. F is equal to open of input.txt cell is equal to f dot read lines. Okay, for now we're going to iterate over this SL. Okay, BG. Okay, for I in SL if b dot g dot, okay, b dot g dot colon in I. Okay, so if this b dot g dot colon is present in I, then directly you can print. Oh, okay, you have to find out which is rare, all those things you have to find out. Okay, so bg is equal to, now see, I have found out, I have reached this line. So from this line, I want to extract this blood group. How to do that? I want this particular
Anyways,
substring alone.
b dot g dot colon is, I mean, fixed now.
Constant.
So
Yeah, fix it.
so we can count the index. I mean, b dot g dot colon. So from 6 index 5 we can print now.
Yeah, very good. Correct. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a space also. Okay, 5. So from 6th index till the end, we are going to extract.
6 to colon.
Okay, so I of 6 colon minus 1. Why minus 1 is you have a new line character also.
Yes.
Okay. Now I have taken the blood group. Okay, so this will be either the blood group mentioned or hyphen. Okay. Now if it is hyphen, if bg is equal to hyphen, I should print not specified. Elif so I have
Take a
the
list.
list here.
Take
Yeah.
a list of.
Okay. Rare list. And I'll take rare list and common list. So rare list is nothing but AB negative, O negative, A negative, B negative, A positive. Then a common list is equal to, anyway, I can put in else. So I don't need this common list at all. Elif BG in rare list, print rare. Else and print common. A positive is rare. Okay.
But we did not print the.
Yeah. Blood group is not printed. I print it here. Okay. Now other details. Now the task is to extract the father's name, address, city, state, and PIN code from the backside of the Aadhaar card. Okay. So since the Aadhaar card is a standard document, the position of the father's name, address, city, state, and PIN code would not change. Okay. So take the text document given, analyze the positions of father's name, address, city, state, pin code, write a program to extract those. Hint: all the required details in the are in the address part. Okay. Consider the data is data in comma separated format. Father's name is the first data. Pin code is the last data. State is the second last data. City is the third last data, and the rest is the address. Okay, so door number, street, etc. like that. So here you can see this is the content, and you can see father's name. So it starts from here, the address part. Only it is enough that we process this data. Okay, so first it will be like son of. After that, okay, it is separated using comma only, right? Okay, before this first comma, you have the father's name. Okay, and after that, and they mentioned that last value is going to be the pin code, right? So pin code is the last data, state is the second last, city is the third last. And here we have Tamil Nadu, and here we have city. This is the state, this is the city, and then this is the address. Okay, so here there can be any number of values. Okay, there can be 4, 5 comma separated values also. Here only 2 values are there. Okay, there can be any number of values. There can be 1 value also. Okay, all those things you're going to print it over here. Okay, fine. Now let us process this. Now I need Aadhaar card details, right? I'll just copy this. Input.txt. Now let us read the content of the file. F is equal to open. So using what read operation you have to, we're going to get the content, read or read lines, which is better?
Read. Everything is important.
Yeah. So everything is comma separated, right? So we can just use it, use read itself, because we don't know the positions where all these are going to be. Maybe city and state can be split into 2 different lines. So all those things are possible, right? And then s is equal to f dot read. Okay. Now I need only the values from SO, right? I don't want the first 2 lines. How to remove these first 2 lines?
Seek function.
Yeah, seek function means you have to use it before read. Okay. So seek of what?
And
See, I
sir,
need to skip
we need
2
to mention
lines.
the index.
Yeah, we need to mention
In
the
seek
index for seek.
function, do we need to mention? Yeah.
Index only, yeah. So we need to count every count the number of characters, and then you have to mention in seek. That
Okay.
is one process. Any other simpler process?
From S of 2 to colon.
Hmm?
Considering only from third line.
How to do that?
For I in S of 3 colon 2 colon 2 colon.
I in.
For I in S of 2 colon, like we are splitting the string into.
Oh. Okay. Very good. Yeah, that also can be done. You can split the string using s/o colon, and then we can take the second half. Okay, that is also correct. And one more method is that just put read line twice. Okay, so if I put f dot read line and again f dot read line, it will come to the third line, right? So first read line will read the first line, second read line read the second line, and it will automatically point to the third line. So if I use f dot read, then what happens? It starts reading the content from the third line. Okay, now let us print and see. Okay, fine. Now we can do the split using comma. Okay, so SL is equal to S dot
Split off.
split of comma. Print SL. Okay, and you can find all this slash and all those things are there, and it is all okay. Like we cannot say that it is going to be there or not. No idea about this. So what should we do then? So which function is used to cut off all the white spaces?
Strip
Strip.
of slash.
Yeah, correct.
Strip of just
Yes, strip. Yes, strip will do. Okay, so how to use strip? We can use strip using map
SL
function.
dot, yeah. Or directly we can assign master SL dot strip of.
Will it get applied for each and every string in?
Okay. Yes, sir. No.
No. NSL. Okay, new list is equal to list of map of strip, comma, yes, sir. Print new SL.
I think we need to put SL dot strip or directly strip.
Yeah. No, directly strip only, but code this will not come. Bracket will not come. Strip is not defined. Oh, okay. This function. So yes dot strip, no? Dot strip method. Okay. So now that what we should do? Okay. Let us apply it on each and every element. So for I in SL in range of len of SL. SL of I dot
Strip.
strip. Why not getting? Okay, we have a replace function. Nothing is working. Okay, return a new list. Oh, even strip will return a new list or what? Okay, let us check. SL of I is equal to. Okay, understood now? Actually, it is not changing that string itself. It is creating a new string. Okay, in a that's what strings are immutable. No, you cannot change a string. It will create a new string and assigning it back to SL of I itself. So this will create this. So now we have removed all the new line characters. Okay, now we have the string ready. And we know that the first index will contain the father's name. Okay. So we need to take the father's name, Fn. If you want to write separately or directly, that also I can do. If you want to take it in a variable and then print it, that also I can do. Both ways are correct. So I'll take it one by one, and then after that I'll print it. Okay, father's name is in the first index. So SL of 0. And then from where I should take 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. From fifth index I should take 5 colon. So since new line and all are not there, need not put -1. Okay. So this is father's name. And then pin code. So which is the last element, right? So SL of -1 and then state. Second last element. So -2. Okay. And then city. City is the third last element. So -3. Now what we should do? The rest of the elements. Okay. So we have taken the first element and the last 3 elements. So in between the first element and the last 3 elements, there can be any number of elements. All those things should be taken as a sublist in address. Equal to SL of what? How to take the sublist? I want these elements alone as a sublist. So what should I put here? Yes, from the first index, and I have to leave the list other 3, the last 3 indices. So what should I put? From the first index, so start is 1, end is leaving the last 3. So -3, right? Understood? Any doubts in this?
No, sir.
Okay. Now I have the data and this is actually a list. I want this list to be in a form of a string. Can you see here? In a form of a string like this. So what should I do to convert this list to a string? And you can see that it is separated using comma and a space. So which function can we use? You can also write a logic, but since you have this Python, no, a lot of inbuilt functions are there. Okay, so you have the join function. Okay, so join function, how to use join function? First, you need to mention using which string you're going to join in the list. So I'll be joining using comma space. Okay, using comma space, I'm going to join dot join of list. Understood? Any doubts in this? So there can be any number of elements. So what I'm doing is I am joining them using comma space. So what happens here? You have 14 by 38. Janu Vilas will be the first element. Ganesh Abram will be the second element. Right? So what happens here? 14 by 38. Janu Vilas, comma space Ganesh Abram. This will be the output for address. Okay. Now let us print it and see whether we're getting the correct output. So first one is the address. Second is city. Third is father's name. Other spaces here is pin code. State. That's all. Now I'll comment these two print statements. Okay. Now extra spaces in state. Okay. Strip. Okay. If I give /n, only /n's will be removed. If I don't mention anything, all the white spaces. Even if it's tab or normal single space or /n, all the white spaces will be removed. Okay. So I removed the /n this from the strip. So validation successful. Submit. Mark extraction. So now suppose the candidate has uploaded the 10th mark sheet. Okay. So the task is to first identify under which board he belongs to. So there are three boards actually, okay? CBSE or state board or matriculation. And extract the marks secured by the candidate. Okay. So the format of the certificates vary accordingly to the boards. So first let us identify which board it belongs to. Okay. So first let us, I'll take a sample. So you can see that the CBSE contains Central Board of Secondary Education. Like that, all the hints are given. Okay. So first, for CBSE, Central Board of Secondary Education. So that particular keyword would be there. So first, let us do the processing. F is equal to open of input dot txt. Okay, and after that, we can direct. I will read the entire content. Okay, so S is equal to F dot read. If Central Board of Secondary Education in yes, then it is CBSE. Okay, so I will do the processing. Where their board is printed. Yes, board is printed. As of now, I'll just print the board. Then we can do the processing. Okay. Else if so, what is it for matriculation? Matriculation examination. Okay. MATRICULATION EXAMINATION examination in yes. What I should print? Matriculation. Else state board. Okay, so there is not any other board. Okay, so and they are not mentioned that unknown document and all will not be present. Okay, only if it is mentioned, it will be present. Okay, it is not mentioned anywhere that unknown document will be there. Okay, so we can just put else. Or for safety, you can also write this. Okay, they are given directly. Since there is no specific keyword for state board, if the document does not contain CBSE or matriculation, then it would be state board only. Okay, they have mentioned. So you can directly put it in else. Fine. Okay. Now, so here you can print state board. Now, how to extract the marks they've given. The total marks will not be specified in the mark sheet. So we need to extract the marks secured in each subject and calculate the total. The scores can be extracted from line numbers 9 to 13. Okay. So line numbers 9 to 13. So this is the sample CBSE mark. So line number 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So from line number 9 to line number 13, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So here we can find the marks. Okay. And you can see here the sample line is here. And in this line, the mark is always located at the fifth location. Okay. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Starting from 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this we have to extract and then take it as a mark. Okay. If it is split using space. So now we're going to take from line number 5, line number 9 to line number 13. Okay. And after that, like we can extract the fifth position, which is at index 4. Okay. Index 4th position. And then we have to convert it to integer and then add them. That's all. Okay. Let us do that. Now, so now what we have to do is I have this yes in the form of a single string. Okay, I want it in a form of a list. Then only I can extract the lines from 9 to 13, right? Okay, so what to do now? I have the string as a whole, but I want it as a list of strings. So what can be done? So for this, yes, read lines again. You have okay, that is fine. Then again you have to use seek of 0 and then read lines. That is also fine. But already I have the string, right? So I can use split function for this s itself. Okay, so sl is equal to s dot split using /n. Fine. So this will give me line by line, and you can also see that it will not contain /n and all. But still, anyway, you're not going to the last line and last part of the line. Only till the 5th index you're going to go. Now from line number 9. So what is index of line number 9? This 8, right? So starting from 0. So from 8 to 13 means 12, right? Index is 12. I'm going to extract those lines alone and then extract the marks from those lines. Okay, so this is index number 8, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So index 8, index 9, 10, 11, 12. So these lines alone I'm going to extract. And from these lines, I'm going to take the 5th index value, which is the 4th index value. Fine. Now what? For I in SL of 8 colon 13. Okay. 8 colon 13. Now what should I do? I should take the 4th element, 4th index element from I. Okay, so I'll put mark is equal to 0. Initially mark is 0. M plus equal to, now I'll be getting a string, right? So from this I, I'm going to extract the 5th position. Okay, which is 4th index, 5th position, 4th index, and that would be a string, right? Now what I should do, I should use split function. Okay, I can write a single line also. If you want to write in multiple lines, that also I can do. So I dot split of 4 and then int of. Fine. So I dot split of. This will give a list of strings, which will separate using space. Okay, and in that I'm taking the 4th index element. That would be a string. 075 would be a string. I'm converting it to an integer and then adding it with m. Any doubts in this? Anyone?
So once again, can you?
Okay. So which part you are not able to get it?
M plus is equals to.
Okay. See here, this one you understood?
Yes,
SL
sir.
of 8 colon 13. So SL of 8 colon 13 will give us these lines. So I'm iterating over these lines one by one. So this will be a list of lines, list of 5 lines. So come from 8 to 13 means a list of 5 lines. 5 strings would be there. So if I take the first string and then if I use split using space, now what happens? So this will be converted into a list of strings, right? So this will be the first string, the second string, the third string, fourth string, fifth string. So what is the index of fifth string? 4 only, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the split is going to give a list of strings separated using space. And then this 4 will give me the 4th value. This will again be a string one. Sorry, this one. This is again a string only. I'm converting it to an integer and then adding it to a DM. Okay, understood?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Now they're asking to print the sum and the percentage. Okay. Percentage, are they providing any? Yeah. So rounded off to 1 decimal point. So I have to use percentage 0.1f. Okay. So now here I have to print the mark. Okay. Print the mark, which is M. And then how to find the percentage. So P is equal to, so what is the total for CBSE? 5 subjects. So 500. Right? Total marks for 500 for CBSE. So it is for 500. So how to find the percentage?
Total marks by 500
Into 100.
Divided by 5.
Yeah. So we can simply put it divided by 5. Okay. So marks divided by 5. So it is a normal division. Why? Because I need the decimal values as well. Okay. Now print percentage 0.1f percentage P. And then percentage symbol is also printed. Yes. So how will you print percentage symbol? So if I put normal percentage, what happens is it will think that it is a delimiter, because for format specifier, you're using percentage, right? So what you have to do is you have to put 2 percentage symbols. Sorry. Okay. So now let us see for CB, we have uploaded the CBSE document only. So let us see whether we are getting the correct output.
Sir, it's M by 5 or M by 2?
M by 5. Oh no. Okay. Fine. So for CBSE, it is working fine. Now I have to write the logic for matriculation. For matriculation, what is the concept given? Yeah, identification is done. Then the total marks will be specified in the mark sheet. Extract all the numbers from the mark sheet. The number which is greater than 200 and less than 1100 is considered as total marks. Okay. So there will, if you see the sample for matriculation, this is sample for matriculation, and you can see there are a lot of numbers. Okay, so here we have the pin code. This is a number. Again, this is another number. Okay, so 2005 year is a number, and then you also have the marks. So the first one would be the maximum mark, and this is the mark secured. Okay, that is why they mentioned that. Okay, so here you have the total. So they have already given the total value, right? So total is already given. So we did not calculate the total as we did for CBSE, right? So now what logic they have given is extract all the numbers. Okay, take all the numbers. Numbers means like 600. Here 6 and this number. All those things you extract and then find out which number is in between, which is above 200 and less than 1100. Okay, so that will give you the total marks. Understood? Now we're going to extract all the numbers using regular expression. If there any simpler method, you can tell me. If any logic is striking in your mind. So I'll keep writing this logic. Meanwhile, you can think about if you have any other logic also, I can tell you. So first, to extract all the digits, I'll write numbers. Okay, I'll write NRE. NRE means number regular expression. and slash d and a star. Sorry, and a plus. Okay, why plus? Because this slash d should be at least once, right? At least one digit should be there in a number. That's why. Okay. Yeah. So this is a pattern for regular expression. Now number list NL is equal to RE dot find all of NRE comma yes. Okay, now I have extracted all the numbers. NL is containing all the numbers. Okay, whatever numbers are there, all those numbers will be extracted. Okay, now I have to check whether it is in between 200 and it is greater than 200 and less than 1100. Okay, and one more thing to be noted is this NL number list is again a list of strings. Okay, it is not a list of numbers. It is not integers. They are all list of strings. So I'll have 600 as a string, 006 as a string, 0318455 as a string. Okay, fine. I have to convert it to an integer and then I have to do a comparison. So for I in NL, okay, I'm iterating through this number list, and after that, what if
I is equals to int of I.
m or t, a temporary value variable t is equal to int of I if t is greater than 200 and t is less than m is equal to t and then break. So it'll come out of the loop. So just for safety, I'm marking m as 0 because it should not tell that m is not defined. M is equal to t. And now what? How to find the percentage? Okay, p is equal to. So total for matriculation is 1100. Yeah. So it is 1100 for matriculation. So p is equal to m divided by 11. Okay. So print m, print again percentage 0.1 f percentage p. Fine. Now let us do it for stateboard. If the total marks will be specified in the mark sheet, extract all the numbers from the mark sheet. The number which is greater than 100 and less than 500 is considered as total marks. Okay, the same logic. Now what we can do is again, okay, so I think this all, see, you can just write these two statements before the if condition because we need not repeat it again. So anyway, now instead of copying and pasting, I'll just write it here once again. Number expression is equal to slash d plus nl is equal to re dot find all of nre comma s. M is equal to 0 for I in nl. T is equal to int of I if t is greater than 100 and t is less than 500, m is equal to t and then break. Okay. Now p is equal to m divided by 5. Print m, print of percentage point 1 f percentage comma percentage p. That's it. Execute. Why any errors? Not getting any output. Line number 39. Okay, no compilation errors. Validate. Yes. Submit. Okay. Fine. So from this ninth problem, we can see in the next class. So I request you all to try it once and come. Okay. So I hope you got the idea how to do the problems. It will all be similar way. Some logical processing has to be done. So these problems will be a bit tougher than the previous problems only. Okay, but if you try it, it will come. So once I want you people to try this, then you can discuss all these problems in the next class. Okay. Okay, fine.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. We can meet in the next class.
Thank you.